Hi, I'm Kale.
And I'm Andrew. Today is September 9th, 2005, and this is BHS News.
This week, elections were held for Student Council President and Vice President. Here are the election results. Wednesday morning, the Student Council President and Vice President elections were held. After getting 15 signatures on a petition allowing them to run, the candidates then had to give a campaign speech in front of the entire junior and senior high school in the gym. After the speeches, the students returned to regular classes and voted. The candidates running for president were Amanda Powell and Andrew Lenhart, and the candidates running for vice president were Kelly Primer and Cale Moore. Congratulations to Andrew Lenhart, this year's Student Council President, and Kelly Primer, this year's Student Council Vice President.
And now here's the current events class to look at this week's headline news.
Gas prices are finally starting to go down. On August 29, 2005, gas was $2.49. A year ago from August 29th, gas was at $1.77. At MFA in La Plata, gas is at $3.19. Gas was at $3.12 in Brashear and is now down to $2.91. People are hoping that gas prices will go down even more since the summer driving season is almost over. Gas in Kirksville reached $3.17, $3.15 and has gone down to $3.92. People are not traveling as much due to high gas prices and won't travel as much until gas prices go down.
William H. Rehnquist died Saturday, September 3rd of thyroid cancer. He was 80 years old. Rehnquist was appointed to the Supreme Court in 1971 by President Richard M. Nixon and was promoted to Chief Justice in 1986 by President Reagan. He was the only person to remain as Chief Justice for 4 different presidential administrations.
This week turned out to be a big week for upsets. Here's Andrew in sports.
Tuesday night, Brashear hosted big-time conference rivals Novinger. The Brashear baseball team had one of those nights when everything was going great. After being slaughtered all last year by Novinger, Brashear came into the Novinger game all riled up and ready for some sweet revenge. Brashear's Andrew Lenhart and Novinger's Grant Daniels locked up in a fierce pitcher's duel, with Lenhart fanning 9 while Daniels struck out 19. The difference in the game came in the first inning when Cale Watson was hit by a Daniels pitch, and 2 batters later was driven in by Jacob Shipman's sharp single to left. The young Tigers squad twice worked their way out of bases-loaded jams to preserve the 1-0 victory. Brashear is now 2-0 in the Tri-County Conference and are scheduled to host La Plata Friday night. The softball game, on the other hand, was a wild one, marked with numerous errors and controversial plays. The Lady Tigers scored 2 runs in the first to build a 2-0 lead. Novinger took a 4-2 lead in the fourth, but Brashear battled hard to retake the lead 7-4 in the fifth, only to have it slip away again in the top of the seventh, following a couple of errors and a couple of close calls that went Novinger's way. The tough 9-7 loss evens Brashear's record at 1-1. Thursday night, the Lady Tigers traveled to Canton for a softball varsity doubleheader. Things went badly from the start, with rain and gusty winds delaying the varsity game. Even though the rain continued to fall during the early innings, play went on, with Canton eventually putting up 10 runs while shutting Brashear out. The JV game went a lot better for Brashear Tigers, who came through with a 12-1 win.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time. Now get out of here.